In the vast expanse of human history, few mysteries have captivated the imagination like the lost city of Atlantis. A tale as old as time, yet shrouded in enigma and ambiguity. The story of Atlantis, a civilization lost to the sea, has been a source of intrigue for scholars and daydreamers alike. As we traverse the annals of history, the allure of lost civilizations holds an undeniable grip over us. These forgotten worlds, once thriving with life and culture, now exist only in fragments of ancient texts or the remnants of grand monuments, and among these, Atlantis stands out as a beacon of mystery. It's a story that straddles the line between reality and legend, a tantalizing blend of historical fact and mythological lore. The tale of Atlantis is not merely a story of a lost city, but of a society that was said to be advanced beyond its years, a civilization that allegedly possessed knowledge and technologies far superior to their contemporaries. But what happened to this advanced society? How did such a civilization vanish without a trace? These are the questions that have puzzled historians and archaeologists for centuries. Over the years, the story of Atlantis has permeated popular culture. It has been the subject of countless books, movies, and television series, each retelling the tale with its own unique spin. From the romanticized accounts of a utopian society to the dramatic depictions of its cataclysmic end, Atlantis continues to captivate us with its enigmatic allure. But what is the truth behind the myth? Was Atlantis a real place or merely a figment of ancient imagination? To answer these questions, we must delve into the depths of history, sift through the sands of time, and navigate the murky waters of myth and folklore. So, join us as we delve into the depths of history and myth to uncover the story of Atlantis. For it's in the exploration of the unknown that we often stumble upon the most intriguing aspects of our past. And perhaps in the process, we might just find a piece of Atlantis waiting to be discovered. The tale of Atlantis, as with many legends, finds its roots in the ancient world. It was around 360 BC when the world first heard of the mighty Atlantis from none other than the esteemed philosopher Plato. In his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, he etched the first accounts of this advanced kingdom, painting vivid images that would be imprinted on the minds of many generations to come. Plato's Atlantis was an embodiment of ambition and grandeur, a civilization so powerful and advanced that it could rival the gods. This was not a land of simpletons, but a kingdom of enlightened minds and robust infrastructure. But the grandiosity of Atlantis wasn't limited to its intellectual prowess or architectural marvels. It was a military powerhouse with a formidable navy that was the envy of all. However, the glory of Atlantis, according to Plato, was not eternal. In his dialogues, he spoke of a single day and night of misfortune that brought the kingdom to its knees. A cataclysm so devastating, it swallowed the entire kingdom, sinking it into the depths of the ocean in the blink of an eye. A once thriving civilization, reduced to nothing more than a memory, submerged beneath the ocean waves, never to be seen again. And just like that, the mighty Atlantis disappeared. But it left behind a legacy, a story that has intrigued, bewildered, and inspired mankind for over 2,000 years, a tale that has sparked countless debates, numerous expeditions, and a multitude of theories. But where does the truth lie? Was Atlantis a real place, a tangible piece of our past, or just a figment of Plato's imagination? A cautionary tale about the dangers of hubris and the inevitability of divine justice. The mystery of Atlantis continues to be one of the most tantalizing enigmas in human history. Thus, from the quill of a philosopher was born a legend that would persist for millennia. As we delve further into the story of Atlantis, we will explore the theories and speculations that have been proposed over the centuries. So stay tuned as we continue our journey into the depths of this ancient mystery. As with any good mystery, the tale of Atlantis has inspired countless theories and speculations. One of the most enduring theories about Atlantis is that it was located in the Mediterranean. This theory posits that Atlantis was a Minoan civilization, a flourishing society based on the islands of Crete and Thera. The Minoans were known for their advanced architecture and stunning frescoes, which some believe align with Plato's descriptions of Atlantis. However, a catastrophic volcanic eruption around 3,500 years ago, which resulted in a massive tsunami, is thought to have decimated this once thriving civilization. Then there's the theory that Atlantis was located in the Caribbean. This hypothesis is largely based on the Bimini Road, a submerged rock formation near the Bahamas. Some enthusiasts argue that these limestone blocks are the remains of an ancient road or wall, perhaps even a relic of the lost city of Atlantis. Critics, however, maintain that the Bimini Road is a natural geological phenomenon. And let's not forget the theory of Atlantis in Antarctica. This idea emerged from the controversial Piri Reis map, a pre-modern world map compiled in 1513. The map allegedly shows Antarctica free from ice, leading some to speculate that it was home to Atlantis. However, mainstream scientists remain skeptical, citing a lack of concrete archaeological evidence. Beyond geographical theories, some speculate that Atlantis was a technologically advanced civilization, possibly even extraterrestrial. Proponents of this theory argue that the detailed descriptions of Atlantis in ancient texts suggest a level of technological sophistication that was far beyond what was known in the ancient world. They point to the purported existence of complex architecture, advanced agriculture, and even the potential for electricity. Regardless of these theories' validity, the allure of Atlantis, this enigmatic city lost to time, continues to captivate us. Each theory offers a tantalizing glimpse into what Atlantis could have been, a testament to our innate curiosity and our enduring fascination with the unknown. The truth, however elusive, continues to inspire seekers of lost civilizations. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the quest for Atlantis persists. This statement rings true for many adventurers, historians, and archaeologists who have dedicated their lives to uncovering the truth behind the lost city of Atlantis. Among the most notable of these searches is the expedition led by Charles Berlitz in the mid-20th century. Berlitz, a renowned linguist and author, firmly believed in the existence of Atlantis and sought to prove it. He embarked on a journey that took him across the globe, exploring underwater formations and ancient ruins. However, despite his fervor and dedication, Berlitz's quest ended without the discovery of any tangible evidence linking to the mythical city. Similarly, renowned oceanographer Robert Ballard, best known for his discovery of the Titanic, also ventured into the deep blue in pursuit of Atlantis. Ballard's expedition focused on the Mediterranean, where he investigated several underwater anomalies theorized to be remnants of the lost city. Yet, like Berlitz, Ballard's search did not yield any conclusive evidence of Atlantis's existence. These notable quests, while intriguing and full of passion, highlight a significant issue in the search for Atlantis: the lack of tangible, undeniable evidence. This has led to a great deal of skepticism from many historians and archaeologists. They argue that the tales of Atlantis are merely fables, stories spun from the imagination of the ancient Greeks, specifically the philosopher Plato, who first described the mythical city in his works. However, the lack of physical proof has not dampened the spirits of those who believe in the existence of Atlantis. For them, the city's elusiveness only adds to its allure, fueling their determination to uncover the truth. They continue to delve into ancient texts, explore underwater formations, and analyze satellite imagery, hoping to find that elusive piece of evidence that will finally prove the existence of the lost city. Yet the absence of proof does not deter the hopeful, and the search for Atlantis continues. The quest for Atlantis, much like the city itself, remains shrouded in mystery, and perhaps that's part of its enduring allure. After all, the greatest stories are those that continue to captivate us, despite, or maybe because of, their enigmatic nature. So, does Atlantis lie waiting beneath the waves, or is it merely a myth? That is the question that has fascinated scholars, explorers, and dreamers for centuries. The debate about the existence of Atlantis is as enduring as the tale itself, and we find ourselves in the heart of this enthralling dispute. On one side of the argument, we have the skeptics relying on empirical evidence, or rather the lack thereof. They argue that Atlantis was nothing more than a figment of Plato's philosophical imagination. For them, the absence of any concrete archaeological evidence or historical records outside of Plato's dialogues is a clear indication that the city never existed. They also point to how Plato's accounts, with their precise measurements and intricate details, might be too fantastical to be real. The skeptics offer a compelling case, grounded in fact and reality. Yet, on the other side, we have the believers. Despite the lack of evidence, they hold on to the possibility of Atlantis's existence with a tenacious grasp. For them, the story of Atlantis is too consistent, too vivid to be a mere myth. They point to the many ancient cultures with similar stories of a great civilization swallowed by the sea. They argue that Plato's tale was not a mere allegory, but a historical account passed down through generations. The believers find their strength in the enduring fascination and the tantalizing possibility of a lost civilization waiting to be found. Where does the truth lie? That is a question we may never have a definitive answer to. The debate about Atlantis' existence continues to rage on, fueled by the allure of the unknown and the human penchant for mystery. Whether myth or reality, the tale of Atlantis continues to captivate. Perhaps, like Atlantis itself, the truth lies beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered. So we continue to delve into the depths in search of answers, in search of Atlantis.